Today, we're going to talk about one of the most sought after things in the world of side hustles. Passive income. Specifically, we're going to be talking about why passive income is not always passive, and I'm going to use TPT as an example. Now, don't get me wrong, you have heard me talk about passive income on my channels before, how I have said that you can set up systems and then you can sell when you're not doing that thing. However, lately, because I'm an Enneagram 8 and I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. Whoops. I have been seeing content around the entrepreneur space lately. I won't even say it specifically for teachers. In the entire entrepreneur space of people selling this dream that passive income is truly passive and you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars doing absolutely nothing. That may not be their intent, but that's the tone and the words that they're using, and because I always want to protect the people, that's not the case, and I'm going to explain why. I feel like when we lean too heavily on it being so overly passive, we actually devalue the hard work of the teacher community and those really successful sellers and those that are just starting out that are hustling and grinding for this passive income effect. Let's be honest with each other and not try to prey on the teacher community and the desperation that we all are trying to make more money. Let's be more real and authentic in what it takes to get there. You know? So in case you've been living under a rock, Teachers Pay Teachers, now TPT, is a place where you sell online educational resources. It was founded in 2006, and now it has over, I feel like, 3,000 resources across their platform. I have been a seller since 2014, and I have posted products that I am still now making money on that I haven't updated since I uploaded them. And so yes, that is technically passive. It's not the same revenue that I would make if I wasn't doing all of the active things that get that product to the forefront, which I'm going to talk about in this video. So why do so many teachers turn to TPT as a source of passive income? The idea of earning money in your sleep sounds very, very alluring. We'll discuss it's not quite as easy as it seems. And don't get me wrong, I have definitely made money in my sleep, and I have definitely said you can make money in your sleep. We're talking about overly emphasizing the passive of passive income. Let's get into it. Is passive income on Teachers Pay Teachers actually passive? The short answer is no. It may seem like you can just upload a resource and watch the money roll in. There's actually quite a bit of work involved. Let's talk about the time investment required. In order to create a resource that's high quality and on demand, you actually need to put quite a bit of work into it. This includes research, writing, designing, formatting, and even after it's posted, you need to update it on a routine basis in order for it to stay competitive in the already competitive market. This doesn't mean that you have to update it every single month or do all these crazy things. I told you, I've been selling since 2014 and I'm barely starting to update my resources. However, you will make even more money doing more work on these products to get them out into the world, to make sure that when new products are being created and it stands up against it, they still want your product. Another factor to consider is marketing and promotion. Simply uploading a resource to TPT is not going to guarantee sales. You need to actively promote your resources through other channels such as social media, email lists, blog, all that fun stuff in order to consistently attract new buyers. You can't simply rely on TPT alone. On top of that, there's also the customer service aspect of Teachers Pay Teachers. When you are selling on Teachers Pay Teachers, you are not only the creator and the marketer, you're also the customer support agent. You need to be available to answer questions and provide support to customers who are interested in purchasing your product and who have already purchased your product. Yes, it's passive, but that doesn't sound very passive to me, does it? And lastly, TPT is a constantly evolving platform, just like every good platform out there. Every good platform has product managers that are constantly listening to customers in order to make it the very best platform. And because of that, you need to stay up to date on changes and updates so then you can update your strategy accordingly and make sure your resources are optimized for success. With all of these factors in mind, it's pretty clear that selling on Teachers Pay Teachers is not as passive as it seems. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars on TPT, and I don't like to explicitly share that. I'm only saying that in the sense of I don't want this video to deter you from not selling on TPT. What I want this video to do is to open our eyes and to I like to talk about media literacy sometimes. Sometimes we see things that sell a dream, which is a great storytelling tactic, and it gets a lot of clicks. It's clickbait, if you will, and it feeds into something in us that it's just not the full scope of what actually exists. Am I making any sense? The key to understanding the earning potential on TPT is balancing that with understanding the amount of work that's actually involved. It's important to approach this and anything you do as a business and not a get-rich-quick scheme, because I think that's where we fall into the trap. The key to approach it is let's have realistic expectations and know that we have to put in a little bit of work. So what about the other passive income streams? With Teachers Pay Teachers, and that one in particular, you have to become a creator of a resource in order for that thing to exist. Another option that is more passive because you don't have to create anything is sharing other people's products using special links, which are called affiliate links, to your audience. Now, in order for something like that to exist, sure, people can post about this on social media and say, I made X amount of dollars through affiliate marketing. I use affiliate marketing. I've talked about it on my channel. However, you need to have an audience to share to in order to make money, and the links you share should be genuine in the story that you're telling and also beneficial for your audience. Otherwise, it comes off as the sleazy car salesman. For example, Amazon affiliate, and Like to Know It are the ones that come to mind. You see something you're already using, you use a special link, and then you share it with your audience. However, there is a bit of strategy that's involved in doing that, and I feel people who are bringing in a lot of money using these platforms are not thinking about it as truly passive income. So for example, if I'm sharing something through Like to Know It, which I have before, I need to make sure I take a picture, I need to add the images, I need to share it in a way on my story that's going to feel authentic and genuine and is actually going to be beneficial. I also get notified when things I post have gone on sale, so I need to make sure I'm reading my emails so then I can cross-post that to my Instagram. The same is with Amazon. I need to make sure that I'm explaining why I like the product, how it's beneficial, and creating an image to then share, and making sure that I'm remembering to reshare it on a routine basis. It's not like I can sleep and someone's going to share those links for me unless I have an assistant, which unfortunately I don't. There are so many websites that appear like passive income and people promote that they're passive income, but there is still work that is involved. I've seen Upwork and Fiverr also listed as a form of passive income, and that is not passive income. People are literally hiring you to do a job. I haven't shared a lot about some of the work that I do. I also do consulting for businesses on the marketing side, and through Upwork, I found a social media agency that needed extra work. So I work for a social media agency based in New York, and I do a few hours a week, and it's nothing very strenuous. It helps me keep my foot very focused still on social media, even with head of content strategy. That's an overarching look of a company, and this allows me to really think and stay focused in social media specific. I share this because I found them through Upwork. Upwork is still a lot of work. You have to still create a resume, you have to still upload that, and I love it, don't get me wrong, but you have to pitch to them, then you interview with them. Some of them you don't need interviews. It just depends on how the employer wants to bring you on. And then I still had an onboarding process for then my scope of work to take place. Please, 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 I want to protect this teacher community so heavily because you are so capable of so many great things, and I love sharing strategies and really elevated experiences with y'all. And when I see get rich quick schemes being just promenaded across the internet, and again, I'm not talking TV, I'm talking literally the entrepreneur space in general, I felt called to share this video, and I totally get it. We want a dream and we want this thing, and there are steps to get there. Every person that's been where they are has had an entire story take place to get to that point, and I'm here to cheer you on in every step to get to the destination that you want. And I want you to do it in a way that feels good for you, that you don't feel like you're being sold a stolen dream, a weird dream. I don't know, I'm missing the metaphor here, I just kind of like messed it up, but just empathize with me here. I want to make sure that you're focused on things that are really going to help you make money. Passive income can be passive. It's not insanely passive, and it's still a great way to make money, and I talk about it on here a lot. Again, the goal here is to set realistic expectations. And this may not be you. This may not be you. You're probably watching this video like, Amber, why are you yelling at me? Sorry, I'm not yelling at anybody. I'm just an Enneagram 8, very passionate, and I'm Latin. You know, I'm Mexican. What are you currently doing to try to earn passive income? Comment below. I would love to talk to you about it and your strategy and help you through. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a teacher marketing video with me again. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.